Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Miami Heat facing the New York Knicks. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. They've got Andre Drummond, Smith out there with Johnson, and it's Jones in at the 2. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Rice. Off target with the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Leonard. Pass to Mutombo. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Defense is right there. Misses from short range.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Now Smith. Ooh, solid D from Leonard.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Here's Malone. Out to Leonard. Three-pointer. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break Miami. Here's Jones. Finished off the break.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now here's Antetokounmpo to the paint. Malone got a hand on it. Here's Rice. Left side Johnson. On the wing, Jones. Gets the 3 ball to go. Jones has got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Malone. Here's Mutombo. Leonard, left side, releases. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Well, what makes Kawhi so problematic in the pick and roll? He can do about anything he wants out of it, including keep the basketball.
Smith passes to Jones. Here's Rice. Here's the 3. That shot is off. Here's Pippen. Pass to Mutombo. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Leonard for 3. The offensive rebound.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Now Johnson. Here's Rice for 3. Good work defensively by Leonard.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Malone. Out to the right wing. Here's Pippen. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Heat with the lead. Outside Johnson. Pass to Rice. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Malone.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Leonard outside. Here's Mutombo. Defended by Jones. Got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Rice. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
After missing his first 4 shots, he finally gets one to drop.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 3, and timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And here's Jordan. Let's go with a 3. Counted from distance. And that ties it up.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Rodman. And he lobs it up to the rim. Snatched away. Fast break, New York.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
These are his first free throws of the game. So he gets them both.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Wade. And it's New York with a rebound.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
New York again can't hit. Miami trailing. Hardaway, the pass to Arizon. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Arizon, pass to Rodman. Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. Wade misses. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Leonard up top. Jordan, a good look. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Jordan's got 5 points. Here's Arizon. Here's Hardaway. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Knicks. They're up by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And let's get you back to the action as game 2 is getting underway. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court for Miami here in the second. They've got Tim Hardaway. Andre Drummond is out there with Smith. And it's Rice in at the 3, the small forward.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Pass to Rice. Three-pointer. Mutombo with the rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pippen, no good. Heat trail by 3. Here's Wade. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo has got 4 rebounds now. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
To the inside. Outside Hardaway. Fires in the triple. Hardaway's got his first 3 points of the game.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Pass to Ewing. Hardaway against Antetokounmpo. Up and over Hardaway. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And here's Hardaway. Offline with a 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Jordan with it. He's got 9. Antetokounmpo outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Wade. They haven't held the lead for a while.
And B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
The Knicks with the lead. Pippen, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To the right side. Here's Ewing. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Drummond. Here's Rice. Pass to Wade. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Antetokounmpo striding up court on the break.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. A different look for Miami. Jones, he's checked in for Wade. And it's Johnson in for Hardaway. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Jones misses. New York leading by 4. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Malone. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Pippen. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played.
That's what you need your bigs to do. Step up and control the defensive glass.
From the arc. Rebound Miami. Here's Harrison. Pass to Hardaway. Tipped away. And stolen by Leonard. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Jones. Leonard right side. Here's Walton. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I'll tell you what. They've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Heat trail by 6. Here's Harrison. 1:41 left to play in the half. Oh, solid D from Leonard. Pass to Kidd. Now Jordan. They set the screen from outside the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound. 1:15 left to play in the first half. Here's Harrison. Driving in. Got a piece of it. Here's Kidd. Jordan high post. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in the game. Jones against Leonard. Pass to Harrison to stop the drought. Again, the Heat misses. New York leading by 6. Leonard, left side. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, the mid-range is Kawhi's bread and butter. This guy can get to his spots and take whatever he wants.
Here's Harrison. Six to shoot. Fires from way outside. And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
When you have fewer possessions than your opponent, your chances decrease. They have to find a way to rebound in the second half.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Here's Antetokounmpo. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 1. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. The first free throw is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Heat. Pass to Drummond. Jones from outside. Not going to go that time.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. The jump hook. Rebound Miami. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Malone. Over Smith. And Malone gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Just a selfless play by Giannis. He knows all eyes are on him, so he dishes to a ready shooter.
Here's Rice. Outside Jones. Fires for 3. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Jones has got 8 points.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
Antetokounmpo, left side. Here's Pippen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Inside. Clock at 6.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Steps back. Smith outside. There's the triple. And no good. Knicks leading by 9. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Mutombo, down low. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Timeout. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jordan's checked in for New York. Wade, he's checked in for Miami. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 4 on the clock. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Wade's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Boy, really good at just staying under control. You can tell Dwayne Wade doesn't let the shot clock get to him.
Antetokounmpo outside. Leonard for 3. And that 3 is knocked down by Kawhi.
And offensively, it appears they've hit their stride.
Now here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
New York leading by 9. Antetokounmpo surveys. Pass to Malone. Up and over Smith. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
Well, the defense has been lackluster out of the locker room, and that is why they are finding themselves in a tough spot.
Now Johnson. Here's Wade. Smith outside. Ooh, it's stolen away. A minute 50 left in the third. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Five on the clock. Pass to Jordan. 4-3. Rebound Miami. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Rice. 5 points in the game. Smith no good. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Takes a 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds in the game. Heat trail by 11. Here's Rice. Nails it from 3. Rice has got 8 points.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Jordan. Oh, he picked him clean. Here's Wade. Fires from deep. And the Heat, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
New York leading by 5. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Stolen by Drummond. Here's Wade, covered by Jordan. Yep, count it.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Here's Mutombo over Drummond. And that's not going to go. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Knicks, up 3. And when we return, we'll get the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Hardaway in at the point.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Here's Wade. Pass to Jordan. Here's Harrison. 6 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Arizon's got 4 points in the quarter. The Knicks with the lead. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Knocks it loose. Here's Pippen. Antetokounmpo outside. That three's off the mark. Antetokounmpo has gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Arizon pass to Hardaway. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Walton. Here's Malone. Inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Outside Johnson. Here's Arizon. Tries it from 19. Here's Drummond. Misses from close range. Knicks leading by 4. Here's Jordan. No good that time. Jones with some nice D. Jordan's gone just 4 for 11 from the field. Jones finds Johnson. Back to Jones. From downtown. Mutombo with the rebound. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pulls up on the wing. And the shot falls short that time.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Arizon. Smith with a screen on Leonard. Smith outside. Throws it up high. It's blocked. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Jordan. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist of the night. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Arizon, pass to Jones. Here's Arizon. Drummond with the screen. With the drive. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And it's New York with a rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Antetokounmpo. Leonard against Johnson. Leonard passes to Antetokounmpo. Arizon pulls it in. Heat trail by 6. Blocked! Antetokounmpo with it. Here's Mutombo. Back to Antetokounmpo. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Fades back. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Outside Jones. Pass to Arizon. Now here's Leonard. Now here's Antetokounmpo over Johnson. And again, the Knicks missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Jones has gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. Pass to Leonard. There's the 3. Here's Malone. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
New York making a switch here. Pippen's checked in. 52 seconds left in the game. For 3, Smith. The Knicks with the rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Leonard. Fires the three. And the three-pointer goes. And now it's an 11-point Knick lead.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Back to Johnson. Over Antetokounmpo. And again, no good by Miami. And here's New York now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the...
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We've got the Boston Celtics and the Chicago Bulls. And now the opening lineup for Boston. We've got John Stockton. Garnett is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Havlicek, and it's Irving in at the 2 guard. Now here's Stockton. Havlicek outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Garnett. Chicago grabs the miss.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw good, LeBron.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Celtics on offense. 4-point game. Garnett outside. O'Neal sets the screen for Garnett. Over Davis. Garnett can't get it to go. With the drive, Houston's shot's good.
Just attacking the basket there. Houston drives it with such force for the finish.
Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Payton after Julius Irving's basket. Back to LeBron. Comes up empty down low. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here is Stockton. Garnett with a screen on Payton. To the paint. Garnett in the post. Davis is on it. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Pass to LeBron. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Houston. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Houston's got 5 now.
Offense clicking early here, 3 for 4 to start this one.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Garnett against Davis. The tray. Eaton grabs the miss.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And it's Payton. That time on the assist by James. Payton's got his second basket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Stockton. Shaq is screen on Payton. Here's Shaq. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. McAdoo is checked in for Chicago. Payton with it. Shoots the three. Houston can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Stockton kicks to Garnett. On the wing, Havlicek. Covered by LeBron. And that one's good from Havlicek.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
James, the bounce pass. Payton looking it over. James in the post. Covered by Havlicek. Shoots a fader. And Davis can't get it to go.
Well, the defense was right up on him, so electing to go for the fadeaway there to create some room, well, that makes sense.
Pass to Garnett. Stockton outside. O'Neal sets the screen for Stockton. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And Stockton almost impossible to guard in the pick and roll. When he gets a little daylight, he is always ready to pull the trigger.
Now here's LeBron. There's 1:26 left in the first. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get a shot off. Here's Houston. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2, and Shaq with the slam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Outside, Davis. Payton in the corner. Fires from the wing. O'Neal with the rebound. And the Celtics with possession here. It's Garnett on the wing. Irving passes to O'Neal. Shakes him. And Shaq with the slam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
O'Neal's gotten all 3 of the shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. James against Havlicek. James in the post. Some solid defensive work there from Havlicek. Stockton outside. Irving passes to Garnett. Here's Havlicek. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time. Havlicek's got 5 points so far. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Celtics lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
So with Drexler sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Davis is out there with McAdoo. Then it's LeBron James. Then it's Nash. And it's Houston at the 2. They grab their own miss. James, the pass to Nash. Clock at 6. No good from outside.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Garnett outside. Pass to Gilmore. Now Wilkins. Outside Irving. Over LeBron. Irving can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And here's Davis for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Garnett's got his 5th rebound in this one. Over Nash. And Garnett misses.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And another miss by Chicago. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Stockton. Outside Wilkins. Stockton sets the screen for Wilkins. Back to Stockton. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. Stockton's got the first basket of the second quarter for Boston.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Chicago calls timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Davis surveying the floor. Bucket! Davis for 3.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Wilkins dishes to Stockton. Davis against Garnett. 5 on the clock. And another basket for Boston.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
The Bulls have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And he makes the first. And so he makes both from the line. Here is Stockton. He has 5. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Down low, here's Shaq. That one drops for him. O'Neal's got 8 points.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Davis finds Payton. Here's Houston. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Back to Garnett. And they double up Garnett. 6 to shoot. Wilkins wide open, and he fires. Off target with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Davis against Garnett. Davis, the pass to Houston. That's in there. Davis with the assist. 8 points for him.
And we see Houston take a healthy amount of threes for a reason. This guy very accurate from beyond.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kevin McHale, he checked in for Garnett. Havlicek comes in for Irving. And it's Maravich in for Stockton. McHale dishes to Wilkins. Pass to Havlicek. 1:53 left in the second quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 6.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Drexler kicks to McAdoo. James with it. There's the pick. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. O'Neal passes to Wilkins. That shot off. Excellent D from Drexler. Jokic with it, and it's McHale picking him up. Nash outside. That one misses. 3 shots all come up empty. Up top, Maravich. Defended by Nash. And Shaq with the slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Nash kicks to James. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
And here's Maravich. Still scoreless. Puts up a deep three. Rebounded by McAdoo.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Puts it up. And Maravich gets it to go on the assist by O'Neal. Maravich has got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute.
You can see that game plan. Play outside in. They just haven't gotten to the end part. And maybe they won't.
They would if I were coach.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. I'll get straight to Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Shaquille O'Neal is up there with Garnett. Then there's John Stockton. Then there's Irving. And it's Havlicek in at the 3, the small forward.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Both free throws good from Kevin Garnett.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
Here's Payton. Garnett with the block. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And here are the Bulls now. It's a 10-point game. Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Outside, Payton. Outside, Davis. The 3. Cans it from downtown. Davis has got 6.
And Davis needs to keep taking these shots because it really opens up the offense.
Stockton the pass to O'Neal. And here's Havlicek. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. He's got 11.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Payton passes to Davis. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Celtics leading by 10. Pass to Havlicek. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. O'Neal is screen on LeBron. There's the drive. The kick out to Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Garnett, the screen. 3-pointer from Stockton. It's all in by the Bulls. LeBron outside. Here's Houston. Payton outside. Davis setting the pick for Payton. The three-pointer, no good.
That's one for their first 4 to start the second half.
Stockton dishes to O'Neal. Pass to Irving. Lets it go from deep. The shot off that time. Bulls trail by 10. LeBron passes to Payton. Back to LeBron. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Davis, the pass to Eaton. Payton outside from downtown. Hits it from three-point range. Payton's got it back down to single digits for Chicago.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Shaq is screen on Payton. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Bounce pass Davis. Houston shot's good. Houston's got 10 points in the game.
And Houston just so smart when it comes to running the floor, understanding how to space it and find that open spot.
Havlicek outside. And another miss by Boston.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Payton finds Davis. For the three. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Havlicek. Outside O'Neal. Now Garnett. Over Houston. Eaton grabs the miss. Eaton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Davis inside. He's against Garnett. And it's Davis missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's O'Neal atop the key. And finished off by O'Neal.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
Chicago calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Celtics on D to the left side wing. O'Neal against Jokic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And this is the challenge Jokic possesses for opposing teams. He's so good at getting these types of calls.
He hits the second from the line. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Now, here is Maravich. Wilkins finds O'Neal. That shot off. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Nash. Rebound Boston. Shaq's got his 6th rebound on the night. Celtics leading by 6. Maravich dishes to O'Neal. Here's Havlicek. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 3rd assist on the night. Pass to Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Shaq.
And if you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of you.
Jones checked in for LeBron. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Shaq. Back to Maravich. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. McAdoo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nash against Maravich. Maravich with the steal. 3-on-3. Throws it up high. It's tipped. O'Neal looking around. Here's Havlicek. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there.
And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break with a 10-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Drexler is out there with Nash, and it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's James, and it's McAdoo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Stockton outside, and it's sent back by McAdoo. Here's James, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
It feels like there's been a crossover where basketball fans over the past 2 seasons are really appreciating the longevity and greatness of LeBron James.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another part of the credit has to go to what they did on the inside, blocking shots. I mean, super scrappy defensively and just affecting a lot of the opportunities that their opponents were putting up.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Back to Stockton. Garnett with a screen on Nash. Stockton the pass to Garnett. The Celtics working the ball around now. 4 on the clock. From the wing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Bulls trail by 10. Here's McAdoo, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The most impressive thing about McAdoo is how diverse his game is. Attacking the rim, hitting jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to punish you.
The Bulls making a switch here, and the second free throw, good. Celtics leading by 9. Stockton looking around. Here's Garnett. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Now the Bulls with it. The Bulls call timeout. Without question, John Havlicek displaying his skill.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Takes the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Havlicek's got 5 points in the quarter.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Nash outside. To the middle. Kicks it out to James. From range, LeBron is good.
Instead of playing through LeBron, that time they set him up.
Stockton outside. Pass to Irving. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And here's Nash. Here's Houston. Inside. Jokic inside. Defended by Garnett. And so Stockton will bring it up for Boston. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Free throw good, McAdoo. And the Bulls with some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Jokic, and it's Payton in for Nash. Boston also with the sub. O'Neal's checked in. Boston leading by 10. Havlicek outside. There's a screen by Stockton. Boston again missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And McAdoo kicks to Payton. LeBron slashes inside. Garnett against Davis. Shot clock at 6. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
O'Neal passes to Garnett. Here's Stockton. Pass to Havlicek. And that time, also a missed shot.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And it's Davis missing. The Celtics with the lead. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's LeBron. O'Neal with the rebound. Boston leading by 10. Pass to Stockton. Outside Irving. Havlicek with it. And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. .105 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Havlicek. Lets it go with a 3.
LeBron James ratcheting up his intensity on the defensive end. Doesn't want to give up anything easy.
Davis kicks to LeBron. Goes up on the high post. And that one swishes right in. Here's Stockton. 41 seconds left in the game. Great D that time from LeBron. And here are the Bulls now. Davis, the pass to Eaton. LeBron against Stockton. James. And it goes down 2 points. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Chicago calls timeout. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Davis, the pass to Houston. No good on the triple. Now Stockton. So we see Boston get the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize.